All right, today we are making a hot honey chicken salad. It's been a minute since I've shared a chicken salad recipe, and I stumbled across this one about a month ago, and it's a must share. So let's dive right in. Okay, I'm well aware this looks like a lot going on, but I promise it's super simple, comes together super quick. So first things first, I started with 3 chicken breasts. That's actually what's in this container right here. I just boiled it in some water, then shredded it in my food processor. That's just the easiest way to shred chicken, in my humble opinion. So that's what I did there. I've got some celery I diced up here. I just bought it in this little package for convenience sake. And then some red onion, if you want to buy the onion pre-chopped as well, easy enough to do. Got some matchstick carrots. Good God. Okay, those. And then some banana peppers. And for our sauce, I got some Greek yogurt, Dijon mustard, Sriracha, of course the hot honey, some apple cider vinegar, and a little red pepper flakes. Also, I'm gonna use a little bit of the juice from the banana peppers in the sauce. Okay, so to get started on the dressing mixture type stuff is 3/4 cup of yogurt. Like I said, I'm just using a whole milk Greek yogurt. Really any unflavored yogurt will work, but this is almost like a hybrid between like a mayo and a sour cream. As gross as that sounds, it works perfect for this. Okay, I've got my little recipe right here. So aside from that, it says 2 tablespoons of Dijon. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Looks about right. Then we're going with 2 tablespoons of hot honey. If you don't have hot honey, just use regular honey and throw a little cayenne pepper in there. However, honey does last forever, and this shit is amazing. Recommend the Mikes Hot Honey if you want some. Now we've got some sriracha, because we need more spice. You guys know I love spice, so I'm going a little extra sriracha. And then just a dash of apple cider vinegar. Maybe like a teaspoon. Probably a little less than what I just did. And then some juice from the banana peppers. Again, probably a teaspoon. I would say you could go maybe a little bit more with this, probably 2 teaspoons. Honestly, it just adds a little more flavor, not even heat, but just sweetness. And it helps with consistency, so use however much of that you want. This already smells so good, and the consistency is like perfect. Almost forgot the salt and pepper. I always start with about, I'd say like a 1/4 teaspoon of each. So just kind of guess. So we're basically done because the only thing we actually made was the dressing. Like I said, this is the chicken I shredded. I shred mine probably way more than most prefer. But here's the thing, when it's all said and done, if you want to put this on like a sandwich, like toasted bread or a rice cake, or even make like a chicken salad, like put it over a bed of spinach or something, I just like thinner diced pieces of chicken. So mine is like very shredded. Now y'all aren't gonna like me for this, but this counts as a salad in my book, and when we're making salad, we're not measuring. So toppings, add however much you want of like carrots. I love carrots, so I probably did a lot of carrots. Celery. People call celery spicy water. I don't agree with that. I really don't. And then we've got some red onion. If you are like, absolutely not, I hate red onion, by all means, don't add it. I'm not the onion Nazi. Use like onion powder or something. You could do, I'd say start with a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder and just mix that in your sauce. And that way you don't get like a bite of red onion. But again, I cut this so thinly diced, so really you shouldn't get that nasty like hunk of red onion, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna add it all in there. What the hell? All right, I need a bigger bowl. I'm not going like 5 videos in a row making a mess. I've been on quite the hot streak lately. You don't need to cut up the banana peppers. I think I'm going to. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it's necessary. I really like banana peppers. It's like pepperoncinis to me. Are they in the same family? I don't even know. Anyways, love them. I don't hardly ever cook with them. I love putting them in chilies during the fall, which we're getting close to that season, but several ways to use banana peppers for sure. So I know the amount of chicken can vary a bit. This made quite a bit, but with all this dressing, don't just throw it all on at once, because there's really no going back unless you want to put yourself through making more chicken. So I did almost all of it. All right, looks like we're using all of it. Almost forgot the red pepper flakes. That's so much. Honestly, I don't think red pepper flakes have a whole lot of flavor. I think the aesthetic is pretty, personally. So how much you use is up to you. You can just use it as a topper if you'd like. You guys, the amount this made is insane. I've got this whole container here and like a serving bowl full of it here. So this makes about like 5 to 6 servings. And I think there's somewhere around like 30 or 32 grams of protein, whatever, and like per serving. Pretty good, pretty good. And the fact that we use Greek yogurt, you don't even have to feel bad about the dressing little goop mixture. That is typically mayo and everything else that will rot your insides. So this is very good for you. I like the little kick. Honestly, I like throwing a little bit extra cayenne pepper in there just for some added heat, because the hot honey isn't actually hot in my opinion. But again, make it your own. If you want other fixins in there like bell pepper, that might be a good call too. But I really hope you guys enjoy this one. Eat it, like I said, as a sandwich, by itself, as a salad, dip chips in it if it's football Sunday and you want to serve it as like an appetizer. Fantastic. So hope you guys enjoy it, but I will see you next week.